All right, sweet. Hey, business students, my name is Tyler. We're just walking around out here. It's me, and then here's my friends.
Yo, what's
Good morning, guys.
Yo.
What's poppin'?
This is the chapel. It's pretty empty right now. It's sick. Anyways, it's pretty fun to be in here. We are here. We're gonna try and be the student body government of the business program. We figured it'd be awesome if the student body or the business program had a student body. To kind of do events and like build the community of the business program. You guys think that would be cool?
I think that'd be pretty cool.
That would be pretty cool,
Pretty
right?
cool.
Yeah.
Our current problem in the business program is that as a community, we're not very strong at all. So we're here as a team to make that happen for you.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't know Patrick when I first saw him.
Yeah.
I didn't know Patrick until we started this project.
I didn't know no one. I'm from Quebec/Ottawa. Complicated. But the story is, the problem is that no one knows each other. So we want to change that. We want to make the business students one big family.
All right, walk with us, friends. We're going down here.
What is this one?
Hey, Sam, how's it going?
Great. So, I think the athletes here have their own sort of niche, and I think it's time that we create our own business.
Business. Yes. Hashtag business. We do. We want our own community. We don't want people to look at us like we're like not normal students. Because sometimes I feel like we are looked at like we're not normal students, but we want to be normal students.
The business program is the largest program in all Briercrest, so why not make it a community and a family for us to come together and help each other out with any work we have, and honestly just have downtime together to get to know each other. Totally.
Yeah.
Totally.
Totally, man.
All right, now for a brief word from Patrick.
So the main problem that I see right now is that each business student is not in the same dorm. So what we want to do is create the one dorm for all business students to live together, to be able to bond together, grow together, and help each other with homework, projects, readings, all that.
Sick. Sick.
I'm gonna just take that.
I'm gonna take you for a little walk up here.
Are you ready to say something again?
Yeah, so along with a dorm, I think it'd be awesome if we did like other things too. Like if we like, I don't know, did like trips to like Calgary or something as like a group. That would be so sick. It's a little dark up here. Wow. I don't know where I'm going, friends. Oh, sick.
Welcome to my crib, guys. So we want to be more outwards with the program, where we connect with real life businesses that help create job opportunities for our students who graduate, and really just have more of a presence in the business community, even if it means outside of Saskatchewan, even taking trips to Calgary or even Toronto to connect with big time businesses.
That would be sick.
That would be cool, wouldn't it?
Imagine.
Imagine all of us going to Toronto
As a crew.
as a crew. Real team bonding right there. don't you
Team
think?
bonding.
That is.
Actual businesses. Hashtag business.
And this week we met with Jory and AJ. And
AJ, yeah, Jordan and AJ, and they were teaching us about their current marketing/recruitment plans. But enough about them, we'll talk about them later. Let's go back to the community.
Where are we going?
I don't know, somewhere, community, like baptism? Back to baptism.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a very good.
Whoa, I hear Patrick.
Saving me.
Let's go. What's up, Patrick?
hey, so before I forget, we created a Facebook page for the you like some bread? There you go. So we we created a Facebook page for the business students. At the end of this video, you all can go on Facebook and join that group. This Facebook group has been created for mainly all business students to come to one as a family again. So if, let's say for example, a first year student has a question about classes or homework, any other student, fourth year, third year, second year, even first years, can answer that question, bringing us all together as one.
All right, so thanks for that. That's nice. That was good. I like the bread. We're going to head back over to the dorms. We're going to show you a little bit about what we're doing in there and how we're going to make our own dorms. It's going to be sweet. All right, welcome to Tyler and Sam's personal vlog.
Mm-hmm.
How do we turn off the lights? Let's turn off the lights.
Yeah, lights. That's probably a good thing. God said, there shall be light, but God giveth and God taketh away. Which one's sage?
This is a vlog where we talk about all things spiritual.
Valence, should I turn that? I think that was on before.
I think we're good.
Yeah.
All right. Did you ever go Christmas caroling as a kid?
Yep.
Nope.
No, because I
What?
was forced to with my school.
What?
What?
I was homeschooled, so I went with my homeschool group. It was a blast.
That explains a lot.
Whoa!
Can use some of that.
Oh, wait for Patrick.
What is, no, it's Mohana, not Mohana.
Moana?
No. The little, it's not coming to me. What is that?
Moana?
Blue alien and then the short little Hawaiian chick's name.
Lilo and Stitch.
Yeah, what's that saying? Something friends.
Mohana means family.
Oh, and family never gets left behind.
Is that what it is?
I don't know.
Is it Mohana?
I don't know.
Patrick, do you remember Lilo and Stitch?
Yeah.
What's the saying? Mohana means family?
Mohana means family, yeah.
And,
Mohana?
and family means
It
nobody.
never
Yeah,
gets
that's
left
what it is.
behind.
Right.
Or both.
Well, I mean, it's already in the film because I'm filming right now.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's why we're not leaving you behind, because Mohana means family, and
And
family means
never gets
nobody.
left behind.
Yeah,
Yeah,
what
that
she
too.
said. Sick.
I'm still going to put it in the edit right about now.
Ohana means family. Family means nobody
gets left behind.
or forgotten. Yeah.
And boom, we are at the dorm. Oh, God, it's the door open. Whoa, what are you doing, Patrick?
Oh, hey there, how are you?
Good, I'm good. How are you?
Oh, pretty good. I was just squeezing in a quick workout.
Nice.
Welcome to my dorm. This is the business student dorm. So right now they are all studying because we got a micro exam on Tuesday.
Nice.
So we're all a bit nervous, but we're all gonna be ready for it. It's kind of fun because even though sometimes we study, we spend a lot of time having fun. We play video games, we go outdoors and have fun as a group, all to bond and become one big family. This is why we now have the business student dorm.
Day 2. A few moments later. One eternity later.
All right, welcome back. We're in the business little meeting room here. We can come in here whenever we want, basically. It's pretty sweet. It's like our own little space. It's awesome. Anyways, we're here. We're having a meeting, the student body government. We're just trying to talk about how we can add value to your experience is really what we're doing. It's pretty sweet. So we're going to kind of get you guys into the meeting here a little bit.
Hey, what's up, guys? Currently, we are trying to find out the perfect logo for a T-shirt for the business program. It's going to be right about here. So right now, we're trying to choose if we want to put onesie or twosies into the hashtag BizNiche. And yeah, we have been at it for a while now for onesie or twosies.
What do you think, Sam?
We won't have just T-shirts. We were thinking about doing hoodies too. So keep an eye out for that because that will be coming soon.
Next order of business is a meal where alumni and potential investors would show up and listen to a student entrepreneur, most likely in their 4th year, present their business plan. And after that presentation, those potential investors can come and talk to you about possibly investing in your idea.
Yeah, this is kind of like the TV show Shark Tank.
Ooh.
Basically, with our twist, there's a supper, and it's at Briercrest College.
Nice.
Dang. I want to go. Do you want to go?
I want to go.
I've never noticed that door. I wonder where it goes. Go find out.
Oh wow.
Don't get lost.
Cool.
They've been gone a while. My goodness.
I'm going too.
Welcome to the Investment Supper. As we mentioned earlier, this is where your dreams come true. Potential investors listen to you pitch your original ideas, and if they receive your vision, they help you turn your fantasy into a reality.
Hey Tyler, stop spinning.
Yeah, sorry.
We're currently in a meeting. We came out with a new idea of a supper for all business students.
Like me?
Yes, like you, like me, and like you. And also to bring high school students to come to the supper so that they can see what the business program is all about.
All right, cool. So we've talked a lot about what we're going to do inside the program and how we're going to change things and make it a better experience for us. But now we want to talk more about how we can get other people outside the program, people in Moose Jaw, people around in Saskatchewan, all over the place. We actually get a lot of people from, where is it?
BC.
We get a lot of people from BC. So how do we get more people to come from BC to join the program? So now we're going to change gears and talk more about that. So to help us out with this, we decided to have a conference call with Jory, which we're having right now. So to start off with the first question, how do you like your experience at Briercrest and the business program?
Okay, so my name is Jory Willems. I was a student from 2012 to 2016 in the business program, and I studied marketing specifically, and I really loved it. I was only going to come for 1 year, and I decided to stay for 4 because originally I thought I would come for the Bible portion here and then have to leave in order to pursue business, and found out that I could pursue business in a Christian environment. And so that is why I stayed, and I loved my Briercrest experience and loved the business experience.
Explain to us what your current job is.
So after graduating in April 2016, I left Carenport for 4 months, and then I actually came back to work for the school. So I work for Briercrest as the recruitment strategy coordinator. It's kind of a long title, but basically what it means is I'm part of the recruitment team in trying to encourage other individuals to choose Briercrest, and I get to do some traveling, but I also focus a lot on the strategy or marketing, the administrative side of things.
Do you travel for recruitment? If so, how far?
So the structure of our team is that each recruiter holds a specific territory. My position isn't that way. So I don't have a specific area or region that I travel to consistently. I rather fill in for individuals when they can't be at their event, or when we have 2 events on the same day, or if there's a region of Canada that's not covered by one of our recruiters. So I've gotten to be close to home, traveling within Saskatchewan, and my furthest and most recent trip was to Montreal. So I've been kind of everywhere from BC to Quebec in my travels for Briercrest.
What is your current strategy for recruitment for the business program?
Okay, so our team is quite small, and we recruit primarily to Briercrest. So rather than promoting a specific program, we would recruit to Briercrest generally, covering all of the 35 different programs that we offer along with our co-curricular offerings. So focusing a lot on athletics, and it really just depends on what the student's interest is, what I guess is new, and what material we have, but we don't specifically recruit to programs, we recruit to Briercrest.
And last one, what changes would you make about the business program?
Yeah, after going through the business program, so there's definitely a lot of positives, the things that I really appreciated about the business program. But I would say the one thing that I would change if I had an opportunity to is that it'd be more outward focused, so that we would be more involved as students, have an opportunity to actually network with business owners, to be out in the business world and get to learn from current people who are, yeah, that's their profession. So whether it's real life entrepreneurs or just networking, maybe banquets, but also even competitions with other business schools in larger institutions, I think could be really really impactful for our learning and just being able to apply what we're learning in the classroom. So that's maybe what I would say. More opportunities to take our learning outside of Briercrest.
Thanks, Joy, for all your awesome work. Now back to me. Did you guys know that there's a referral program that Briercrest has?
So you're saying, by referral program, my friend wanted to come here next year, and she was like, yeah, Sam Feist,
Yeah.
who I am, referred me to come here. We'd both get $500 off.
Yeah.
Of your tuition?
Yeah.
Well, time to text my friends because they are coming here next semester.
Text all your friends.
I hope I have more friends. You really want to
All right, so that right there is our main goal of marketing to people outside the program, is stuff like the referral program, where if the students know that they can get $500 for telling their friend about the program, and they getting them to come, that they can get $500 off. That's awesome.
I'm terrible.
So what we want is more of that. We want more opportunities where it's easy for our students, past students, current students, to talk about the program with people that they know, talk about the program with people they meet, so that the word of mouth just gets out about our program. Also,
By the way,
okay.
I have a great idea we could do. What about a day where we bring every student in the business program to play paintball? Now, would that be fun or what? Right?
Yeah, that'd be so much fun.
It'd be a lot of fun.
Watch your back, Patrick.
I will, since you told me that story.
All right, guys. So what's an easy way that we can talk about the program, or people can talk about the program?
Passion, purpose, and provision. Duh, Tyler.
Right, you're right. That's good. That's good. All right, so we'll talk more about this later. Right now, we're gonna go have a food break because we're pretty hungry, even hangry, you could say, even hangry. So, but while we go eat, you guys can have a quick word from AJ Crocker. Could be fun. See ya.
Yeah, so we would be prepared to talk about any program that someone was interested in, but with our approach, we would target specific geographical locations. So what we end up looking at for the college is that we look at our sending churches where we're receiving the students right now from. We look at groups that come to YouthQuake. That's a massive indicator. So if a student has come to campus before, the percentage of them attending college goes way up. We look at where our alumni are, and then there's a fourth level where there's a personal connection to the recruiter. So so if it's myself going out, if I've got personal friends in Vancouver pastoring there, then we would prioritize that. Now, once we're in a location and we know we've got awareness of the school, awareness of the mission and the discipleship that we do here, then we would be identifying what's our best play in this specific environment. So if we're in all of a sudden Lethbridge Free Church, we have lots of students from Lethbridge. We're there quite often. Typically, at that point, they're going to talk about university transfer, about business, and then actually about ministry, because we've got lots of alumni pastors there. So we'll anchor into those types of things. What we do on the front end with a younger audience, so down the funnel quite a bit, is we'll push YouthQuake pretty hard, not just because it's my baby and dear to my heart, but because it's actually our greatest awareness event for younger grades. So to get a grade 9 or 10 to remember your college, pretty hard actually for them to for you to have a piece of their heart and their brain. They come to YouthQuake. We typically they go home with something within them that really was appreciative of the event. So that's evidenced by our new students this year. Were 48% of them had been to a YouthQuake before. So we've got a couple of those pieces that we know if they come to Clipper Camp, if they're athletics camp, if they come to Rethink, they come to Christmas Musical or YouthQuake, we know that we're going to have a much easier time talking to them about the experience because they know the campus, they've experienced the people, they understand the vibe is different, the small town to urban ratio or like the dynamic isn't as hard to understand, and so we're able to talk that way. So if we roll into a youth group or a church or a school or a guidance counselor's office and they're saying, you know what, most of our students, most of our parents want the students to go into business, then our presentation would cater to that at that point. So that's if we say that. So last year we were at Forest Grove in Saskatoon, mostly university crowd or like YWAM, like Cape and Ray, the 1-year gap year program. So we would have talked a little bit about Kaleo to say, hey, this is an option, you need to think about this, and it's real school at the same time, so that's helpful. But then we would have anchored into how we would compare to university broadly. So it still isn't program specific, but when we talk university, we end up talking business, psychology, humanities, education, those types of programs. And so we would just lump them kind of together into more, I don't know if you want to say professional kind of grouping, but we would lump it in a bit more university grouping compared to the Christian Min, the Bible, the Theo, the more ministry-minded degrees. If we have a student or if we have a group that's like, hey, we've got a handful of business-interested students, then at that point we get into the SAS Polytech combo, we get into the business admin standalone here, we get into the fact that you can play and do this, we get into I think we would talk pretty clearly about the fact that in business you're not as, the certification is very different than education or social work or nursing or those other types of university-like degrees. So if you take education here, you're at the mercy of the union as soon as you leave in the school division, whether or not you're going to get accredited, whether you're going to get hired by Minot's education program, whereas you roll through business at Briercrest, and it's really just up to you, right, to get hired. It's up to you to walk into an interview, to get noticed, to be able to showcase your learning, your abilities, your experience, and then leverage your personality, your skill set, and your knowledge, and your work ethic and your character to a point where an employer is going to go, yeah, and then quickly, of course, we would see our alumni promoted up due to the fact that their learning is cross-disciplinary, that the core even in a business program, of course, is lots of humanities, lots of Bible Theo, lots of Christian Min, lots of psych, and so in the midst of that, then we would talk about the core competencies that you get in our business program. That would be different than just commuting to the U of R or doing a diploma at SAS Polytech. And then I'd just start telling stories about Jory, about Nikki, about About a handful of other friends that have come through business program and then gone on to do some pretty cool things. That would kind of be my route, I think. So we would start really wide, awareness of Briercrest, open to Briercrest, identify that this group or this school or this area is going to lean a little bit more towards the Bible college experience or the Christian university experience. And then because we kind of do both well, in the programs that we have, we do both really well, then I would either take one route or the other. So it's always just kind of catering to the market and understanding the audience, and then being prepared to talk about whatever program they might be of highest interest there. So that kind of be my approach, but that's a whole lot of general information.
Day 3.
Hey guys, so it's day 3, we're out here, and basically we're all excited for YQ coming up, so we want to have a strong presence there as a business community, and we want to really get the word out to all those newbies coming to campus,
Sick. Where are we going right now?
Let's go to the rink.
Let's go to the rink. What's going on over there?
Oh, hi there, guys.
What's going on?
Did you miss us? Because we missed you.
Really? There's the rink. Right there. Alright, we're going to the rink. Here we go. Thanks, Sam.
Welcome.
Thank you again. Wow. Alright, so we're talking about how we want to get a presence in YouthQuake. So how we're going to do that is we're going to have a booth. Something that we can set up so that we can get people that are going to YouthQuake, all the high school kids going to YouthQuake. We want them to know and be able to find the business program and get information on it. So if it's something they're interested in, they can find it and they can decide if that's what program that they need to do that's for them.
So basically we're on the same thing equipment where when all the athletes come in here and they think about signing with teams, they're also going to be interested in picking the business program, mainly because that's what most athletes are into. So our current athletes are also going to persuade them, to come to business.
So, Clipper camp happens right out here. Doing some hockey games, hopefully.
Day 4.
Welcome to day 4. Yeah, what a day. Last day with you guys. We're all just kind of hanging out here. Ooh, focused. Yeah, there we go. Getting the last, just getting the last minute things worked out in our plan here. Final details. Yeah, it's pretty sweet. All right. Whoa, where did you come from, Nolan?
Oh, just out of nowhere. So earlier today we caught up with Steve and he had a few interesting remarks, and take a look.
Could you talk to us about our current teachers and your plans for the future for the business program?
Sure. So we have a really, sometimes I think, an eclectic mix of professors here because they're so different, but they also are really united by their passion for the Christian worldview and for seeing the lives of business students be transformed into weapons for the kingdom for the future, and equipping them to be just absolutely great at business. Michael Bell is a retired senior Alcan executive who's a very accomplished executive, has been responsible for large projects all over the world, and is a tremendous academic. Mark Alsine is a Texas A&M PhD in economics, and again, well published, really extremely good at his discipline, and of course an incredibly committed Christian and committed to teaching in the Christian worldview model. So we have this group that are really exceptionally good at what they do, but are really passionate about working with the students to see their transformation. We're growing. We'll likely be adding another multidisciplinary professor, likely with some accounting background, although It'll really depend on the individual that we find. But so we're going to be starting a search soon, and we're extremely happy with the group we have and with the outcomes. In other words, the success at the transformation in the lives of the students.
Awesome, thank you.
And we're back. Sorry about the delay. Sam just really wanted to play ping pong, so we're here playing ping pong. Oh, focus. There we go. Good job, Sam. That was sick.
Well, I just keep losing too, Sam, so on that shot,
Oh!
So, thank you, Steve, for that. One thing that Steve forgot to talk about is about Steve. People don't realize how awesome Steve is and how awesome every prof here is, because they actually care about our growth in the classrooms and with our growth with the Lord. So, when you think about it, if you go to any other school, like any other big school, their classes are 300 to 300 plus, right? And do each student have time one-on-one with every prof? No. Most of the time, these students won't even know the name of the prof or even have a chance to talk to them. But here at Briercrest, in the business program, every prof cares about the growth of every student. So we actually get one-on-one time with our profs. Every prof cares about you, so they will take time to answer all of your questions, which is awesome. It is one thing unique that we have here at Briercrest in the business program.
So here's what we want. We want the people that are coming to the program, and even the people that aren't in the program but are at Briercrest, to know more about the profs, because we think they're really awesome, and the people in the business program think they're really awesome. So why not have more people know about them? Even us, they're in the program, we want to know more about them. So I think if people knew more about them, if everyone knew more about them and they put themselves out more, then we'd have a lot more interest in the program, because that's one of the huge strengths that we know is a strength of the program, because that's what a lot of people say is a strength.
What follows is a brief construction montage. We hope you enjoyed this brief construction montage.
All right, that's a wrap for this vlog. I hope you guys really enjoyed hanging out with us for this past couple of days, and that you got some good information on how us as the student government are gonna help market the program and help make it better as best as we can. We're gonna say goodbye now, so we'll let you hear from a couple of our friends here. What do you have to say, Patrick?
Hey guys, while I'm winning, do not.
Can't say that. No, I'm just kidding.
Don't forget, go on Facebook, search for Briercrest Business Program, join that group, and be part of our one big family that from now on we do have.
Nice.
Ouch.
What do you have to say, Sam?
I have to say you're beautiful, one of a kind, and smile more.
Nice. What's up, Nolan?
Nothing much other than peace out.
Business program, it's in the game.